right, welcome back, you guys, to the horror, where I am continuing to go through my vinyl albums, my vinyl records. We are now starting off with E. Yeah, we're only on E. Second video. It's gonna be more videos than I thought. All right, so first one up, Eagles, self-titled first album. The next few, yeah, you're going to see quite a few of these. Love the Eagles. Let me tell ya. Love them. Second up, Eagles, Desperado. Eagles, On the Border. This is a really good one. I do recommend people checking this one out. It's got some really good ones. Even Desperado, even though it's kind of like a themed album, it's kind of like a cowboy album, still check it out. Next one up, Eagles, One of These Nights. One of these nights. Eagles, Greatest Hits. This cover I've always loved. My mom had this when I was a kid. She had the cassette version. I would like stare at it for hours just because I thought that was such a cool video, as I like literally knocked myself in the head with it. All right, and then of course Hotel California. You dig. All right, last Eagles one, I promise. Eagles, The Long Run. This is another really great one too. Highly recommend this album. I do. All right, soundtrack here. Fast Times at Ridgemont High. This is another really great soundtrack. I really recommend getting this album, especially if you just like love classic 80s music. Great soundtrack. Love the movie too, obviously. Okay, so the next few are going to be a few from another band. Fleetwood Mac, self-titled album, not their debut album, but their debut album with the newly added members of Stevie Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham. Next one up, the infamous Fleetwood Mac Rumours. At one point, the best-selling album of all time, until another album, which is going to be coming up in a little bit. Probably not for another few videos, but was knocked off by another album. Sorry, brain fart. Fleetwood Mac Tusk. This is a very underrated album because it followed up. It was a follow-up to, or I shouldn't say follow-up. Followed Fleetwood Mac Rumours. That one sold like 4 million copies when it first came out, but it was considered a dud because Rumours sold like 50 billion. Not that many, but like I think like 20 million or something. So quite a bit. 15 to 20 million, I think. Fleetwood Mac Mirage. Next up, Fleetwood Mac Tango in the Night. And I don't know how well you are going to notice this, but I didn't notice this until I got this on vinyl. But there's a little spaceship right there, the little blip right there. That's a little spaceship. I always thought that was kind of cool. I literally, for years and years, I never noticed that until I got it on vinyl, like I said. All right, and then last and final, Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac, Greatest Hits. Another soundtrack that we have for you horror fans, Friday the 13th, Part 2 soundtrack. I've listened to this a couple times. It's nice. It is nice. I'm so glad I have it. All right. This is another one of my mom's. I don't think I've ever really actually listened to this one. Great songs of Bacharach and David. Fuck if I know, dude. Fuck if I know. Next one up. Grateful Dead, American Beauty. This is a really great album. It is highly recommend this album. Alrighty. Next up, Billie Holiday, Lady Sings the Blues. Sorry, I was about to say Etta James. I'm like, this is not Etta James. That's why it's such a brain fart, sorry. This is another great album, great singer. You need to get some Billie Holiday. Everyone needs to have some Billie Holiday in their life. I'm just saying. All right, next up, Hearts, Dreamboat Annie. Next up, Heart again, Dog and Butterfly. It's a pretty cool cover, right? I like that cover. I do's. Next up, the late, great, legendary Jimi Hendrix, Are You Experienced? God, Jimi Hendrix. The amount of work and contributions that man would have done if he were still alive. Don Henley, Building the Perfect Beast. Hello, another brain fart. By the way, sexy. Sorry, weirdo. Next up, Jefferson Starship. Not Airplane, but when they were Starship. I have very mixed feelings about when they switched to Starship. I just don't think it was quite as good. Just saying. Next up, Billy Joel, Greatest Hits 1 and 2. This is another one that it's like on the original vinyl, so you get all those like cracks and pops and everything. Next up, Billy Joel, 52nd Street. Alrighty. Next up, we have Elton John, Greatest Hits. I was going to say, I think this was another one of my mom's, but I'm not sure. I don't know. Next up, Miss Janis Joplin in concert. Another one that we lost to the 27 Club, such as just like Jimi Hendrix. God, another one that I wonder what else she would have contributed to us. Next up, Journey, Greatest Hits. Don't judge. Y'all know that you listen to Journey. Don't Stop Believing comes on. You start singing it faithfully, open arms. You start singing any way you want it. I know you start breaking out singing and stuff. Don't lie. Journey again. Self-titled album. Yeah. No, Evolution. Never mind. Journey, Evolution. Next up, and this one had to have been one of my mom's. I know for a fact. Carole King, Tapestry. This is another just great album. I have to like listen to this. I know I have it on CD, but it's one that I have to listen to every so often. You just got to. This one, another one of my mom's, and this is another big reason. This record right here is a big reason why I kind of have always loved vinyl, because it has an insert here that you can literally, as it's not moving, you could literally like move it around kind of like a kaleidoscope. And that always fascinated me. Like I would lay there for like, I don't want to say like hours, but I would be pretty entertained with it. So that's the record. That's the record that, had an influence, probably the most influence on me for vinyl. Anyway, so Led Zeppelin again. Four. Okay, so yeah, no, this has to be four. Led Zeppelin four. Sorry, it's the first four. I'm like, I always lose track on of what they were. Um, Next one, Huey Lewis and the News. Four. And don't give me hate on Huey Lewis and the News. Come on, this is another band that everyone likes. Come on, or at least you gotta like some of their songs. Huey Lewis and his News. Next one, this was another one of my mom's, I believe. 24 Karat Hits, Lovin' Spoonful. Next one up. I've actually had like a lot of his songs the last week stuck in my head. This guy right here, Bob Marley. Buffalo Soldier. God. Great activist right there. Next up, Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. Steve Miller Band, Greatest Hits. I'll do one last one, and I'm only going to do this one because literally it kind of ties in with the Fleetwood Mac one. So like I was saying, Fleetwood Mac's Rumors was was like the greatest selling album for quite some time. Like I was saying, until this gem came out, Michael Jackson's Thriller, and it changed everything. So, all right, so yeah, that'll be it for the second video. I will see you guys back in un momento with probably the last batch.